it is Michigan versus everybody these days. And I know you roll your eyes at that sort of thing.
Yeah, because it's absurd. But.
So, but you tell me, okay, the NCAA delivers their letter to Michigan on National Signing Day. Their notice of allegations for recruiting violations that Jim's already served 3 games for, and they're like, well, he didn't talk to us. He's put us on pay no mind list, and that's part of the violations and all that. That stuff gets dropped in a letter to Michigan on signing day. That's what they're focused on in the NCAA enforcement world. And I know this stuff is just off the charts, and I'm not saying this is illegal, but it's unique to see. Let's just put it this way. The top JUCO signing in the United States of America, Deion Smith, showed up to his signing at Ole Miss in a Lamborghini. There you go. And by the way, good for him. If he's getting all that cash,
nice car,
to wherever he's getting the cash, I would, and I'm that age, I'm getting a Lamborghini. And I'm showing up in a sport coat, and I'm sitting down, I'm riding up in that Lambo, and I am surrounded by loved ones, and I'm signing a letter of intent, and I'm going to go kill it in the SEC. This is not against, like, you do you. But we're seeing high school recruits flip on verbal commitments. Why? Because they want to go to other schools because it's nicer weather, it's nice. Are we really just going to, this is not in any way, shape, or form enforced or with rules to make sure these kids are going to get the money that they're promised or how much money is being given. Let's figure out a level playing field for everybody. But no, let's give this piece of paper to Michigan on the day of the National Signing Day. And you tell me there's not an axe being grinded against Michigan. And I understand, don't have the violations. Speak to the NCAA when they're asking you to speak. Don't flip them the middle finger and not say a word. I know what you're saying, Chris. Don't do it, and then you won't get the letter on the day of signing day. But this is what the NCAA is spending National Signing Day doing, while everything else is absolutely off the rails. And not because the kids are getting paid. It's because there's no rules about who gets paid and whether these kids are going to get all of the money and the playing time. And schools can't fit. This is nuts. At this point next year, this is going to be the 12-team playoff time of year. It's crazy. And that's why Chip Kelly's saying, let's all come together and figure out what the rules are, what the NIL is, what the transfer portal is, what we're paying kids to make sure that they're getting paid, but they're going to get all the money that they're supposed to get. And the NCAA is like, yeah, sure. Okay, so all these kids sign in one place or verbally commit in that one place, and then they're going to flip somewhere else. Why? Is that all on the up and up? We're sure that's all on the up and up.
So you're accusing Ole Miss of...
I'm not accusing them of anything.
Well, that's what it sounds like.
That's not what I am not accusing them of a single thing.
I mean...
Zero.
The guy literally said in the statement yesterday, it's not about cheeseburgers.
I understand what the guy said in the statement. You know, it's kind of wild that I know you take an adverse position, and I understand what, but you don't think there's an axe to grind at all? Like, this is on this day is when they pop that one out? On this day.
It's the same reason stuff gets dropped at 4:30 on Fridays.
But why not last week? Why not 3 weeks ago? Why not a month ago?
Maybe it wasn't done.
Okay. Crazy. Not about cheeseburgers. I am sure it is not.
Well, it's about lying and misleading and all that stuff, cheating.
Understood, Chris.
Okay.
Sure, everything else is on the up and up, but this is what they're spending on this day doing. And I'm not saying it's Ole Miss. I'm sure everywhere in the United States where all this crazy stuff went down yesterday does not require the NCAA to take a look at that. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.